will probably be a little mitigated by the flip kick.
Especially because Ass is going to have a lot of ground presence in this matchup where King's going to want to be in the air a lot because he's got to try to go for those landing arrows like there with the landing nair. That's like going to be his combo starters.
Someone's been in the lab. I see like,
oh, good call out.
The thing that I like about the way that these two play is they both play not just very solid and combo heavy games, but they're also very, very good at registering where their opponent's going to be space-wise. You normally see King with just, oh, I can get tech chases here because my character can do that. And Acid's very good at reading when people are going to go into him. He's really, really good at that. Yeah,
because he's known for being an aggressive player, but he's been doing a lot better lately with just kind of hanging back, pushing up to his opponent just enough to make them uncomfortable and then get them to bite. And wow, he actually had time to get an attack out before landing. So he did not suffer the, he didn't get put in a tech situation.
Yeah, it's not too often that you see,
oh, good call out
you
there.
see people just land with a ground-based button. Normally it's an aerial button or attack.
Acid does love that forward air for a kill option and the F smash as well. Lots of kills with that. Oh, not going to be enough just yet.
King backing off, but got it. Oh,
never mind. I have a liar.
Yeah, he didn't want to try and risk the ZSS up B scoop.
I thought he was going to go for like an F smash maybe. Just get the second hit because the second hit would have been enough.
It's hard to say just because I don't know how strong it is, but they actually added a sour spot on ZSS's forward smash now. So I'm not really sure how strong it is or just how the spacing would work for it. But as we're seeing right now, this is the other hard thing about fighting Acid is because Greninja is so small, he really allows him to extend leads because he can keep generating these 50-50 advantage situations, but
good regrab there
is just showing him that his lead doesn't mean a whole lot when ZSS herself can just kind of move so fast as well.
Yeah, she's not as explosive in this game, so she's not going to kill you off the top at like 60, but I mean she can, but it's just not like a go-to kill option like it was in the previous game.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more situational.
Good combos there. Really, that was good, like 3 resets or something.
Oh, I like that idea. Tried to test out if you can get a boost kick, but
probably trying to call out the aggressive option as an out-of-shield punish. He's got him in a pretty bad spot right now. Can Acid get through this? Able to snap the ledge cleanly this time, so no paralyzed stun. Oh, goes right to the ledge. I think I'm not sure if the invincibility would have saved him if he got swung at there. Hard to say. Both players moving around. Good dodge for King. Able to retreat to the platform. Oh wow, that was quite the snipe in the back of the head there.
Yep, but really not gonna die. Dodges the downer though, and will get the kill.
Double up smash is gonna take it.
We're seeing a little bit in the player cam. They're definitely having a good time.
Yeah, these two players they don't get too upset too often when they play this game. Oh my god, what a get out of jail card that was.
I like that idea though. Acid probably was trying to test if King was gonna be afraid there, trying to read with the forward smash, but when King's comfortable, he's very, very hard to spook sometimes.
Oh, he got him, but they're Greninja recovery. He didn't get the strongest hit, so... Oh, he fell out?
Yeah, ZSS being really skinny.
Oh, he had the tech read, but he didn't really, like, quite know where he was going to go. So he tried to read it like if he was in the air. Oh, dangerous roll in, but gets away with it. King in a great spot right now. He has snowballed quite the lead here off that second stock. Or off that third stock, excuse me. Acid's not out of it yet. He's going to take that stock there. He can still bring this back with some pretty solid play on this last stock here, but King... Oh,
wow.
My
God.
That's actually pretty smart because you can abuse your invincibility like that because there's nothing Acid could have done to him standing there. So you just dare him to move. And he got him to bite at the very end.
Oh my god, that was so smart. That covered landing in with like potentially a fair. That covered running.
Fair, yeah.
Or just landing in with just a defensive option. The only thing if
he just went high.
Yeah,
if he went higher, if he went to ledge, it would have been fine.
Basically, King was like, if you even try to move in this space, you're going to get caught by this.
Yep. Basically, King, as you said, threw out a really aggressive option to defend himself that would kill Acid if he tried to come at him.
And that's kind of fun.
What are they doing?
Oh, it must have been a hard set.
Hard one game.
Oh, wait. No, never mind. Strider won that in the back.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, King gets no hug, even though he's HID also, technically.
Hey, man. You can't give the youngin too much credit.
All right.
Oh, there it is.
There's a tiny hug.
Easy to get out, man. But it wasn't as intense as the acid hug.
No, that was a wholehearted hug that Acid got from the handsome.
I just want to say though that the ending of that game was also very interesting because that's normally what Acid does to people is he punishes hard drift in buttons. So the fact that King is doing it back to him means that we're seeing that Acid, I guess, is put in a lot more of a. I guess the control is not quite.
Yeah, because I think part of it too is when Acid's in the lead, he's much better at doing that. But when he's behind, you know, he'll go to his aggressive tendencies, which he's known to have. So he'll like right now at the start of this game, he's been going into King, and King has just been opening him up off of that. So that is what has allowed King to rack up 107 so quickly. And King has been really composed throughout most of the set. He hasn't really been biting at the wrong times. And he's been positioning himself really, really well.
I think the other thing too that we're seeing that's really that's really evident compared to other sets is that look at just how much water shuriken mileage Acid is getting in comparison to all his previous sets. He's really not getting the time to play with these shurikens.
And even if he gets them out, they don't really do anything because King just, you know, like right there, he's just using the platforms and hopping over them. So yeah, there isn't a lot of pressure being established in the projectile game for Acid. But there's a few punishes here. Did not get the strongest punishes off those whiffed up or up smash.
Yep, and this is where he has to really make it count is the ledge because the ledge is kind of an extension of Greninja's own pressure where he doesn't allow his opponent to play the game, and that's definitely where Acid gets the most amount of advantage. Yep. Just when his opponent isn't able to really defend themselves in neutral.
Yeah, he's actually been really good about keeping King in disadvantage to make up the deficit here. And we're actually seeing more water shuriken usage that's working for him this time around.
Oh, but drifting back into the up smash.
He had his double jump, so he could have escaped that, but I guess, I don't know, maybe moved a little too fast for his brain.
Yeah, I guess maybe he just didn't quite register just where the space was.
Well, not too bad of a deficit. Fortunately, he did rack up 150 plus before losing that stock, because it was a rough start. Now he's just got to get the right hit, read, whatever, and he'll be right back in this.
King is also doing a good job of, even though he's moving, and he's moving in a way that's really registering just how far Acid's burst range is.
I like that aggressive go for the kill. Wow, that didn't kill? Okay. I mean, I guess he could have pummeled a few more times.
Greninja is actually stronger with his forward throw than his back throw.
Interesting.
Or I guess his up throw, although not as strong as Smash 4.
Yeah, Acid really struggling to find the stock. As I say it, though, does find a... Wait, he's a... I don't think he realized he was on the ground there. Find the forwarder to finish that off. Can't get the punish, though. Acid's missing a few opportunities in this set to get some like stronger punishes. And that's really costing him some damage and potential kill scenarios.
Yeah, but now we're beginning to see that the conversions are beginning to come online.
King did call out the jump there, but didn't have the positioning he wanted to really go pull the trigger on it.
Oh,
really good follow-up. Wow.
Yeah, only jabs him, though. I can't help but wonder if he wants something else.
It was the fastest thing to react with.
So I wonder.
Oh, jab lock?
No, I wonder if maybe earlier because he realized that when Acid lands, he normally throws something out. He tried to frame one jab him, maybe.
He has no jump. Acid's gonna throw him forward. I think
he's just dead because he doesn't have his kick.
Yeah, and I don't think he could have tethered from that position.
Yeah, especially not after the shuriken hit.
Yeah, I think before the shuriken, I think he still had a chance, but after that, no. Oh, does get a punish off that. Late punish, but still. I give him a nice 20%.
And somehow, some way, Acid found the lead just off of keeping King off that one good disadvantage moment.
Yep. And that's the difference with ZSS in this game compared to the last game. Like, she'll let you live to like 137 plus and struggle to find kills now. But in the last game, like, you wouldn't even see those percents. You'd have to be lucky as hell to get to this point against her.
Yep. Or
you have to be outplaying her like really hard.
I like how Acid's now figured out the proper way to really use these shurikens as just a quick little tap to kind of make sure that King can't move.
King actually had a read there, but he turned it around on an accident. I don't think he meant to do that. Will sneak in the back air. He will get this to last stock. He is at the deficit though, but...
Oh, it's so close to a good conversion. Land on the platform.
Yeah, you got the frame trap anyway. And yeah, you can't run from that depending on how close you are. 54 clean off of 2 resets right there.
Yeah, just a little bit more, and Acid's actually going to be in a very dangerous nair to back air percent. But what we're seeing right now is that Acid, throughout this game, has definitely found a lot more of, I guess, his pace to play in the neutral. We're seeing a lot more of just when he can use these shurikens to interrupt King's flow. And we're definitely seeing that he's getting a lot more comfortable.
Oh, is that going to kill? It will.
With the mid-range.
So strong. He became really, towards the end of that game there, in the second half of it, he was like the floor general. King just could not land and stay on the ground. There was just dash dash, tilt, dash dash. It was just, King was just being chased all over the map there.
Yeah, he was just doing a really good job of intercepting King and stopping him from being proactive.
So we're going to go to game 3. King will have the counter pick advantage. He won game 1 on, what was it, Town and City?
Yeah.
Acid took it to Battlefield, so big stages so far. I don't think either of these players mind that, but what would King prefer here to potentially close this out? I don't wonder. Because Battlefield, he could run it back. I could see him doing that. It's a really good layout for ZSS.
Please don't choose Kalos. Please don't choose Kalos. Please don't choose.
I do agree that Kalos, I think, is going to favor Acid. Because I feel like the big, flat ground is going to give Acid a lot of room to play with and set up shurikens.
The main thing about this, I learned it when I fought Acid, was I think personally the wall benefits Acid's recovery a lot more. Not just because Greninja can jump off the wall, but because he can also cling to the wall. So it really changes the timing.
Yeah, if he's afraid King's going to down smash him, he could just cling there, chill out, grab a beer. Come up when he feels good.
Hopefully not a beer. He's got to play more matches.
Yeah, he can have a beer without losing. See? Yeah.
Well, but we're
no beer, but you know.
See, but in response, we're seeing that King isn't charging the down smashes. Instead, he's reacting a lot more to just what Greninja's going to do off of it.
Yep. I mean, this was King's pick, so there's something about this that he wants and likes. We'll see what it is, or maybe we won't. Depending on how this set goes. Maybe he wants some mix-ups on his own recovery.
No. Frame traps.
Terrible spot for King.
Yeah, you cannot air dodge because Greninja can pretty much do what Smash 4 Fox did, where he generates situations over and over just off of getting the hit or just trapping the landing.
Yep. It's where going for the immediate follow-up with the aerial is never wrong because you're going to get something.
Drag down. Oh, but King techs, but even still gets
Acid,
caught.
Yeah, just like game 2, Acid has been a floor general. He is just completely controlling the ground. He's struggling to find any openings.
I do wonder though, when Acid has definitely also kept his trump card, the Shadow Sneak, under wraps.
That's true. We saw it once in game 1, but never in game 2.
Yeah, so I do wonder when he's going to pull the trigger.
Probably going to wait until King's out on his, well, later into his second stock or maybe on his third stock to try to seal it or put him in a big hole. Because that's ideally when you want to pull out those trump cards to really like set yourself up for like a winning position or just demoralize your opponent or just win. And he might not even need it right now. King is just not getting in.
Yeah, but he's having just a hard time hitting Greninja with ZSS's kill option.
Yeah, all the space that he's given Acid with his counter pick is working really well for him. So.
Acid's also getting the liberty of using the full hops to add ambiguous pressure of, am I just going to land and drift back, or am I going to drift in with an aerial?
Plus, he's always got that double jump that he can use to bail out. That's too slow of an option for the kill. Forward throw, not going to kill, but it does get him in off stage once again. Acid in complete control of game number 3 so far. Yeah, he can't even get the bear down in time to even have a shot at killing him.
I do like seeing this though, because he's in such a large lead, we're seeing that Acid has really, really turned off the jets. He realizes that King has to play into him, and that allows him to generate these, am I going to be aggressive now? Am I just not going to pull the trigger moments?
Okay, that's death. So the first stock will go. King is down an entire stock here. Will he be able to make this back up? We will see. He did make a 3-stock comeback earlier in his bracket against Rev. I saw that off stream, but this is not Rev.
What King basically needs is he needs to get one good situation that's going to force that. He needs to force Acid on the defense and feel like he can't quite play the game as well. Because when Acid gets the momentum, he takes it really far. So he has to make Acid feel like he's, I guess, threatened.
Yeah, the problem is too, all of King's openings are going through short hop landing aerial of some sort. And It just, for a character like Greninja where you can just stay on the ground and just do stuff, what do you do? Like, how do you change up your game plan to go ground to ground as DSS? It's hard. You don't have a lot of options, but catching him flinching like that certainly helps.
As it turns out, Greninja a little bit short on options from that wall.
Yeah, I guess King just knew. He must have studied that counterplay to that because, like, damn.
Okay, we're seeing the jump instead of the air dodge, but still Acid adjusting to it.
Good parry, but again, it goes for the hop aerial.
Oh, and
he
there
does
it is.
pay off, though.
The spook.
Yeah, he can't get more off of that, but does cover the landing.
And this is where King wants it. He has to keep this momentum going.
Goes for another forward air, but it's just too high. But he's still in a good spot, 68% and counting.
No.
Is that death?
Is that it?
Oh
my
brings
God.
it back.
Oh, that was...
Wow.
And that was... Yeah,
he was touched.
He got touched once.
He got touched up to 114. As soon as he hit 114, 0 to 80, I think, or something like that. And that was it.
You know what's the craziest part about that read? Think of all the moments before that. Acid jumped, Acid landed with a button, Acid landed, then pressed a button on the ground. The one time that he tries to land defensively,
just go into like shield or something.
area,
Yeah.
King gets him.
That's just good awareness. Good awareness of how your opponent's like defensive flow chart to get back down. And because, like you said, he kept coming down aggressive. So he's like, okay, he knows he can't come down aggressive against me. He's panicking because I have just racked up 68% unanswered. He's gonna come down